Kitty, I don't have time for this.
A petite four, Mr. Feldzig?
Not now.
Perhaps a nice buffet.
Boys, I'm not hungry.
Then perhaps we could give you something else to chew on.
Yeah, something that ain't food.
What?
Your confusion is to be expected. Although we stand here before you in the guise of innocent pastry chefs, we are also
And primarily,
employees of a certain individual
A certain individual?
a certain individual.
who happens to be the largest single investor at Feldzig's Follies. He has sent us here
As pastry chefs,
to express his concerns about Miss Vandegraff's impending nuptials.
specifically.
That if she gets married and leaves the show, then there ain't no show.
Say, do I know you?
No, you don't.
Have you spent any time in Toledo?
Have you ever spent any time in a coma?
No, but I got a cousin in Seattle.
Kitty. Boys, tell your boss this wedding is never going to happen. You have my word.
I will take your word, all right.
But to get back on that word would be a recipe for disaster. Now, we hope we have made ourselves perfectly eclair.
One for one,
You was gotta be kidding me.
try for one.
Don't talk with me.
All right. Drop the pastry chef routine.
Alas, we ganache.
One lamb.
Lamb's an entree, you macaroon.
The gangsters were played by interchangeable vaudeville duo, the Tall Brothers, John and Peter Tall. They were born Abram and Mendel Maslowskiewicz, but renamed at Ellis Island by a sarcastic immigration official. Now, they're an early example of the typical Broadway gangster, full of wordplay and stylized movements. Not very intimidating at all, unless you find dancers intimidating. Which I do. But for reasons which would not be appropriate for this situation.
We'll leave this matter into your own hands, Mr. Feldzig, but feel free to browse the dessert carousel.
Try a Toledo surprise.
It's
It's
to
to
die
die for.
Holy cats, Mr. Belton, they're gangsters!
Very perceptive. Now go powder your face. Oh, I've got to stop this wedding, but how? Oh, Lord in heaven, how? How?
I always thought that moment was a little overplayed. Anyway, with the story well on its way, let's go to the groom's room.